straight out to Mary Devine with the Pioneer Press. What do we know, Mary?
Well, we know that Abby, a waitress at a local bar and restaurant in Stillwater called Pub 112, finished her shift about 5 p.m. on Friday. She went out with drinks with friends and then went home. She didn't stay out late. She had to work a double shift the next day, starting at 9 a.m. She was on the phone with a friend that night, and then the friend asked her to hold on and said she would call her right back. The friend called back and couldn't reach her. Abby had walked out and was on foot.
To Chief John Ganaway with the Stillwater Police Department. Chief, thank you for being with us. I understand that you actually got a hit with one of your canine dogs?
That's correct. We had two bloodhounds from a neighboring jurisdiction, Stearns County, which is in central Minnesota, and they hit in an area about a quarter-mile south of Abby's residence. And then they had a kind of a moderate hit, you'd want to call it, by a marina, which is in the north part of our downtown.
I hear joining me right now is Abby's sister, Ashley Marg. Ashley, this is totally unlike her. What is the family being told?
We're being kept up to date with everything that the police department is doing. We know that they are searching diligently, and we're helping any way that we can. We just miss her and want her to come home.
The tip line is 651-351-4945. Mark Class, President, Founder, Class Kids Foundation. Where do we go?
Well, the thing that's really unusual about this, Nancy, is the fact that she left home without taking either her purse or her phone. Where we go from now is the police keep the family informed, and they do exactly what they said they were going to do. They continue searching for her, looking for her, and then figure out what she had been doing in the 24 hours before she disappeared.
To Gail St. John, certified K-9 handler. Gail, what do you make of the K-9 hit in two locations?
Well, the first thing I have to say, I mean, they're using bloodhounds, so these are discriminatory. So it would be picking up her actual scent or ground path where she walked. So apparently she must have been in those areas, or that bloodhound would not have picked up that scent.
Chief Gunaway, is it a cadaver dog or a scent dog, a bloodhound?
I'm sorry, could you repeat the last part of that?
Chief, did you use a cadaver dog or a bloodhound?
Well, we did two separate searches. One searched, we used two bloodhounds, and the other searched, we used, there was a cadaver dog, and then there was just a standard tracking dog.
Everyone, please help us find Abby Russell, 651-351-4945. Everyone, we are talking about a gorgeous young missing girl, a waitress just 24 years old who seemingly vanishes into thin air. I'm talking about 24-year-old Abby Russell. With us, special guest, Cheryl Dorsey, retired LAPD police sergeant and author of The Creation of a Manifesto, Black and Blue. Cheryl, thank you for being with us. Right now, we can pinpoint basically the last time anyone talked to her that knows her. A friend was talking to her on a cell phone, said, hold on, I'll call you right back. When she called back, Abby was gone. Where do we go from here?
Well, thank you for having me, Nancy. And so what jumps out at me right away is I'd run to have a detailed conversation with the people that she had been with the night prior, the friends that she was out drinking with, and then to know that she walked out of the house without a phone, without her purse, and barefoot makes me think that maybe someone called her or knocked on the door and she recognized them and felt comfortable just coming out or coming to the door as she was, and then something went tragically wrong. And so to backtrack and figure out what she had been doing in the hours preceding her disappearance are going to be key.
Wow. Wow. Interesting. What do you make of the two hits at a marina?
Well, you know, it's disconcerting, right? You don't want animals hitting on a water source because that makes you think that maybe your loved one is in there. Now, if she went outside because it was someone that she felt comfortable with, did they abduct her, or, you know, was there someone that, you know, was hiding behind that person? I mean, there's so many what ifs that you could just go all over the place.
Another thing, Cheryl, is that she left without her purse, her cell phone, her vehicle. Why? Why would that happen that way? How do you see the crime going down?
I don't envision her leaving the house or going out of the house with the intention to leave, because she had none of the things that we as women want to take with us, right? And so I think that she went to the door with the impression of maybe having a conversation with someone and was abducted. So I think it's important to find out about her alliances and her friendships in the short time that she's been in this town.
You know, another thing, Cheryl Dorsey, is she didn't take her dog with her. And that's very unusual for her. And you mentioned the things that women want to take with them, but you're right. Why would you leave your home at midnight? Okay, she's on the phone at midnight in her home. She leaves without a cell phone, a car, a purse, or her dog. She leaves on foot. That doesn't make sense to me, Cheryl.
Yeah, my best guess, it sounds like an abduction. I don't believe for a minute that she had any intention of leaving that residence. I think she was taken away probably against her will. And so it's unfortunate that, they're picking up her scent near a water source. I don't expect anything good to come of that.
Nothing good comes from that. With me is Cheryl Dorsey, retired LAPD sergeant and the author of The Creation of a Manifesto, Black and Blue. The tip line for Abby, 651-351-4945.